Byron Katie says, I've heard people say, and this is important, I've heard people say that they cling to their painful thoughts because they're afraid that without them they wouldn't be activists for peace. If I feel peaceful, they say, why would I bother taking action at all? My answer, says Byron Katie, is because that's what love does. To think that we need sadness or outrage to motivate us to do what's right is insane. I want to read that again because you need to hear that again. To think that we need sadness or outrage to motivate us to do what's right is insane. As if the clearer and happier you get, the less kind you will become. As if when someone finds freedom, she just sits around all day with drool running down from her chest. My experience is the opposite. That love is action. It's all through all our ancient stories. Love is what caused Moses to give his life to free the people of Israel. He was called forward by the vibration of love. It says God came to him. Well, God is love. Love inside him said, hey, I need to do something to help. And that's what caused him. Now, the story is so trippy because it's based on the idea of an external God. So we imagine that an external God goes, hey, Moses, could you come help me? What is that? Right? Something from within his being came up and said, that is mine to do. That is important. I can help some people be in a greater state of love. And he moved from that place. And the story of the Exodus is profound because it's my story, it's your story. It's a story of a people who moved from captivity to freedom. Love caused Alcoholics Anonymous to be born. Bill Wilson, the founder of Alcoholics Anonymous, said, this is what it sounded like, and again I'm using my words, but it's something like, I can't stay sober if I don't help others do it. That was the word, like I need to help others so that I can stay sober. That sounds like a selfish sentence. Underneath that is, I must share this. I must extend this love so that I can have it. And that caused a movement where every single day on this planet, millions of people are moving from captivity to freedom. Gandhi was led in the most glorious way by love. Countless charities are born by love. I believe Bodhi was born in love. I was there. I was the only one there, but I promise you. It was born in love. Love causes you to be generous. It causes you to forgive where you didn't think you could. Love causes you to begin again when you didn't think you ever wanted to, or that you had 1 ounce of energy. Love causes a dream to rise up from the ashes when you think everything is broken, bankruptcy has come in, everything that you thought was true about yourself is over. It is done. There is no remnant left of the life you were living. And love causes life to rise up through the rumble, through the crumble, whatever that is.
Close enough. How
do you get to love? How do you get to love? You place your mind and your heart. We're studying this in 4Ts, by the way, if you're doing your lessons, which I know you are. You place your mind in your heart. It works. I promise you it works. We had an amazing meeting yesterday, me and about 8 or 10 of our leaders. For 4 hours, we sat in the apartments. And we worked, and we prayed, and we talked, and we shared, and we loved, and we looked at things that were working around our leadership. And we brought every voice forward that was necessary to be heard. We spent 4 hours together, every moment not a sacrifice, mind you. I can guarantee you every person who was there missed nothing that was happening out there on Saturday. And didn't miss a thing because we were in such a love fest, if I'm going to use Gina Harris's word. We were in a love fest for 4 hours about Bodhi and about the advancements of the leadership. And at the end, we throw generosity around the room and just say what we love about each other. And it was Tom's turn to throw the ball at me, which I gladly received. And Tom said to me, he said he appreciated how I was in this allowing space, this space that he saw me being in the whole time, that, if I may, he just said, represented a really great leadership quality that I was sitting in. You know what I was doing the whole time? I was placing my mind in my heart. That's all I was doing. The whole 4 hours. I would speak when I was told to speak, but otherwise I just kept on place. I had this whole internal experience. I just wanted to keep my mind in my heart. I just wanted to be in this energy of love. I didn't say that's what I was doing. I didn't talk about it. But 4 hours later, I had someone reference to me that they saw a shift in who I was being. And I knew that was because I kept on, when the mind would get a little upset, I would just move it down here and place it here and just fill it with love. And it was so easy. It was so fun. I felt so good. I felt so good. You can do that anywhere at any time. I highly recommend doing it in the beginning of the day, because if you're in a full-blown something that's occurring, it is a little harder to get the mind down there. But if you've been practicing it throughout your whole day and it pops out, you can gently move it back into the heart. Very, very important. Live, think, move from your heart space. And I don't mean your physical heart. I mean your energetic heart. That is your vibration of love. Move your mind, your thinking faculty, into that consciousness. The second thing that keeps love alive for you is the act of appreciation. To appreciate causes good to continue to expand and be revealed. The act of appreciation is so profound. It will lead you to love over and over and over. And you will build a muscle. Appreciation is like a muscle. And the stronger it becomes, the more you can use it. And the more flexible it is. And you can use it. And you will begin to use it in the moments where the world says, isn't that horrible? You will not, your muscle will be so strong, you will begin to appreciate something good is occurring here. And I will be in service to that. I will be in service to the goodness. And it may cause you to put bandages on. It may cause you to hold someone as they cry. It will cause you to do whatever. But you will be in a consciousness of appreciating the revelation of God and love everywhere, period. The Bible says that love never fails. Love never fails. I love that, which means that I have to put my absolute faith in it. If it never fails, then the only thing that can fail is my thoughts about it. So the principle of love is perfect. My relationship to it needs to be strengthened. So to agree that love never fails sends you down a very, very powerful spiritual path. I want to end with what we read a few weeks ago, because it's just so lovely, from Corinthians 13, 1 Corinthians 13. Just take this in. If I speak in the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains, but have not love, I have nothing. I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and surrender my body to the flames, but have not love, I gain nothing. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast, and it is not proud. It is not rude. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Beautiful, beautiful. 1 Corinthians. And here's the deal. Love never fails. You are love.